Hey, what's up, guys? Carry on back with the video. Today I'm going to do my NFL Week 14 picks. So here it goes there. So here it goes on the list there. We got Thursday Night Football, December 9th, 6:20 Mountain Time, Primetime Fox NFL. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Minnesota Vikings. I am going to go with the Steelers here to win. I think the Steelers have a little bit of more advantage here over the Vikings here. Vikings, they just can't get nothing going there and stuff like that. They just can't get nothing going there and stuff like that. But I think the Steelers there, they're actually turning themselves around. They're playing their best ball there and stuff like that. So I can't really say too much about this game here, but I'm going to say the Steelers can pull it out here and win this one against the Vikings. That's it for the Thursday night game. So we're on to Sunday, December 12th, 11 o'clock Mountain Time, first and 11 o'clock games. You got the Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns. This game might be a real hard-hitting game here, but I'm going to say the Ravens can pull it out here and win this one because I think the Ravens have a little bit more advantage here. They're playing their best football right now. They did got upset last week against the Steelers. They did got upset last week against the Steelers there. The Browns there, they're not really playing too well. They're not playing too well great there, but I think Baker Mayfield might be back this week. So I don't 100% know if he's going to be fully playing this week and stuff like that. So I am going to say the Ravens can pull it out here and win this one against the Browns, but this game might be close. Next game, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to go with the Titans here to win. I think the Titans have a little bit of advantage over the Jaguars. Jaguars, they just can't get nothing going there. They just can't get nothing going at all. They're not playing that great and stuff like that. I'm going to say no contest, and the Titans can pull out here and win this one against the Jags. The Jags there, they just can't get nothing going at all. They're playing their bad football right now. The Titans there, they're playing pretty solid there, and they're coming back around there, and they're actually doing pretty solid games there and stuff like that. But I think the Titans have a little bit more advantage here. I'm going to say the Titans have a little bit more advantage here over the Jaguars. Jaguars, they just I think the Titans have a more advantage here over the Jaguars. Jaguars, they just can't get nothing going and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with the Titans here, win over the Jags. Next game, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Chiefs here to win. I think the Chiefs have a little bit of advantage over the Raider haters. Raider haters there, they're still coachless there. They can't find a coach and stuff like that. When they technically lost Ruggs there, teams are technically exploiting what teams are actually technically exploiting what the haters are going to do and stuff like that. The Chiefs here, they're actually doing pretty well on offense there. Their offense is starting to come back around there and stuff like that. Defense, is still pretty bad there. So technically their defense is still pretty bad there and stuff like that. So I'm going to say, I think this game is going to be pretty close here, but I'm going to say Kansas City can pull it out here and win this one against the haters. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs here, win over the haters. Next game, we got the New Orleans Saints at the New York Jets. I'm going to go with the Saints here to win. I think the Saints have, I'm going to say no contest. Saints should win this game easily against the Jets. Even with Trevor Siemian as quarterback for the Saints. I think the Saints have a little bit more advantage here over the Jets here. Jets, they just can't get nothing going there at all. They're not playing really good football right now. But I think the Saints have a little bit more advantage here. I think no contest. I think Saints should win this game easily. Jets there, they just can't get nothing going and stuff. So I'm going to go with the Saints here, win over the Jets. Next game, we have the Dallas Cowboys at the Washington Football Team. Technically, this game might be a real hard-hitting game here. I think this is like a game who's ever going to win the NEC East here. But I'm going to go with the I'm going to go with the Cowboys here to win. I think the Cowboys have a little bit more advantage over the football team here. But this game might be really, really close here. I think the Cowboys have a little bit more advantage here. They've been playing their best football. They've not been playing their best football lately, but I think they're going to get really pissed off in this game here and try to win here and stuff like that. For the football team here, they're doing pretty well. They're starting to come back around there and stuff like that. They're mostly coming back around here and stuff like that, and they're actually starting winning games and stuff. But I am going to go with the Cowboys here to win over the football team. Next game, we have the Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to go with the Panthers here to win. I think the Panthers have a little bit of advantage over the Falcons here. Falcons, they can't get nothing going there and stuff like that. They're playing really bad, awful here. The Panthers here, they're starting to come back around and actually starting winning games here, but they're starting to come back around and start winning games here and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with the Panthers here, win over the Falcons. Next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Houston Texans. I'm going to say this no contest. I'm going to say this game is a no contest game here. Going with the Seahawks here to win over the Texans here. Texans, they just can't get nothing going there. They're trying to lose out here and stuff like that. The Seahawks here, they're trying to look for a win here. I think the Seahawks are trying to look for a win here, and they try to do their best here and stuff like that. I think I'm going to go with the Seahawks here win. I think the Seahawks have a little bit of that a more advantage here over the Texans. Texans just can't get nothing going right now. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks here win over the Texans. That's it for the 11 o'clock game. So we're going to the 2:05 games, Mountain Time. First in the 2:05, we got the Detroit Lions at my Denver Broncos. I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win. We look pretty solid there. We're kind of pissed off from losing against Kansas City last week there. I think we're kind of pissed off from losing against Kansas City last week and stuff like that. We do have Jerry Jeudy, who might go down the field a little bit more against this Lions defense. The Lions there, they just don't have. Technically, I think the Broncos are. I think this is technically. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say no contest here. I think we're going to walk all over the Lions here because technically, we do have Jamal Williams. Is a pretty good running back who can actually go down the field and stuff like that. He can actually go down the field and stuff. Technically, we actually have Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton who can actually exploit the Lions defense there and stuff like that. For the Lions there, man, they don't look 100% this good in this game. I think they're technically going to try to lose out in this game here. They're not going to try their best here and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with my Broncos. I'm going to say no contest. My Broncos can pull it out. I'm going to say no contest, and my Broncos can actually pull it out here and win this one against the Lions. That's it for that 2:05. That's it for that game. So we'll move on to the next game. There we have the New York Giants at the LA Chargers. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna pick up the upset here and say I'm gonna go with the Giants here to win. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the upset here and go with the Giants here to win. I think the Giants here have a little bit more advantage here over the Chargers. Yeah, they beat Cincinnati last week there, and they look pretty red solid there. But I think the Giants have a little bit more advantage here, and I think they're going to pull upset here, and I think the Giants are going to pull up the upset here and actually beat the Chargers. The Chargers there, they didn't look really good against last week against my team there. They looked pretty sloppy there against us and stuff like that. But they did pretty well against the Bengals. So this game might be close, but I'm gonna go with the upset here and say the Giants can pull it out here and win this one against the Chargers. That's it for the 205 games. So moving to the 225 games, Mountain Time for the 225. We got the San Francisco 49ers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Going with the Bengals here to win. I think the Bengals have a little bit of advantage over the Niners. Niners just can't get nothing going there and stuff like that. They just can't get nothing going there at all. Bengals there, they look really red hot there. I think they want to try to get that bad taste out of their mouth against the Chargers last week there. So I'm going to say the Niners there, they just can't get nothing going at all. And Jim Garoppolo is not doing that pretty well in this game. I won't see Jim Garoppolo doing pretty well in this game here. So I'm going to say I'm going to go with the Bengals here, win over the Niners. Next game, we have the Buffalo Bills at the Tampa Bucks. This game is going to be a real hard-hitting game here, but I'm going to go with the Bucks here to win, or not. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bucks here to win. I think the Bucks have a little bit more advantage over the Bills here. Bills, they're starting to go into a slope there. They're starting to actually go into a slope there. They're not doing their best. They're not playing their best ball games and stuff like that. Same with the Bucks. They're actually going into a slope also, but I think the Bucks have a little bit more advantage here over the Bills. I think I'm going to say this game might be close, but I'm going to say the Bucks have a little bit more advantage over the Bills. So I'm going to go with the Bucks here to win. I think this game might be close, but I'm going to say Bucks can pull out here and win this one against the Bills. Next game, we have the Chicago Bears. Or no, wait. So let's move on to Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, prime time, NBC. We got the Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers here to win. Packers there, they look really red hot here in this. The Packers there, they look pretty solid there. The Packers look pretty good there for the last couple weeks there and stuff like that. The Bears there, they still have technically the Bears there. They still have Trey Lance there, who honestly is not playing his best games there. He's not technically playing his best football right now and stuff like that. The Packers there, they look pretty solid. They look pretty solid there, minus that Week 1 game against the Saints. They've been playing really solid football there. So I'm going to go with the Packers here, win over the Bears. So I'm going to say no contest. Packers should win this game over the Bears. That's it for the Sunday game. So on to Monday Night Football, December 13th, 6:15 Mountain Time, primetime ESPN. We got the LA Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. This game is going to be a hard-hitting game here. But I'm going to say I'm going to go with the Cardinals here to win. I think the Cardinals have a little bit more advantage here over the Rams. Rams, they've been going into a slope lately where they just can't get nothing going there and stuff like that. So I'm going to say the Cardinals have a little bit more advantage over the Rams here. But the Cardinals there, they look pretty red hot there for the rest of the season, minus that losing against the Packers there. But I'm going to say this game might be close, but I'm going to say the Cardinals can pull it out here and win this one against the Rams. And the teams are on bye this week. The Colts are on bye. The Dolphins are on bye. The Patriots are on bye. And the Eagles are on bye. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and response to this notice. We like videos. Please subscribe. Hit the notification also uploads. Comment, response to this notice. We like hanging out. Out of your peace.